At Firaxis, Sid Meier would use the proverb, "Don't let the system have all the fun." Every system that you design has a balance point between the fun part that players want to do and the administrative part that belongs to the computer. And that's a different point for every system. You're saying, if the system is capable of playing this, just because it can doesn't mean that it should. There are things that players want to do because they're inherently satisfying, and because they're the opportunities for the player to bring themselves to the experience, even if a computer could do them just as well, if not better. A good place to start when trying to find this balance point in your own systems is look for things that are active versus passive. If I click a button, what happens next? How many things is the system taking care of for the player? How many decisions is the player able to make, and how many are made for them? For example, in XCOM, is there a button that just says shoot alien, and the system takes care of identifying the target, aiming the weapon, rolling the hit dice, reloading, doing all that stuff? If you look at that, you can probably say there are parts of this the player would want to do themselves. They want to choose which weapon to use. They want to look at the hit chance before they decide to do this or change their mind. They want the chance to apply buffs, change their target. Those are all interesting decisions the player wants to participate in. And it may seem obvious, but there are lots of times when designers will speed right past the part where a player could be participating because they just want to make sure that the thing that they're designing works the way that they intend. Thinking we know what players are going to enjoy is often one of our biggest stumbling blocks as designers. And until you put something into motion, you can never be truly sure. So anytime you build a system, apply this lens and study it and say, is the system having the fun here, or is the player? Is this ultimately built for the game to function the way I think it will, or is it built for the player to have fun with it, to mess with it, and to enjoy it?